Yeah, try it. Are you communicating with me? Are you communicating with me?
Okay, over the next week and a half, we're going to give you 7 rules so you can become comma ninjas. That's right, 7 easy rules, and in 1 week and a half, you can be very adept at inserting commas into the right places and not fall into any traps and do any of the common comma errors. So in this video, I'm going to give you a quick little rundown of each of the 7 rules, and then of course there will be later videos where we go more in depth into each rule. First off, rule number 1. It's called Introductory Bits. That's when there's a small group of words, usually a phrase, that comes before the whole sentence. So that actually is a big rule, and we're actually going to take the most time with that one rule. But for now, it seems small, it's rather large. It's going to involve talking about a lot of things like participial phrases, gerund phrases, and prepositional phrases, and so on. So stay tuned. Rule number 2, you actually might be familiar with this one, and we're going to start with this one. This is called the Fanboys rule. Fanboys is that acronym you might have heard of, that for, and, nor, but, yet, so, are often shown up with a comma, but only in certain instances. So that rule is what we're going to start with. Great rule, easy to remember. Rule 3, this is the dreaded comma splice rule. Comma splices is actually the biggest, most annoying comma mistake that people your age generally make in 8th grade and freshman writing. So pay attention. Rule 4, called Fanboys Fakers. These are words similar to the fanboys and how they act, but they're different, and we'll go into more in depth about these fanboy fakers. Rule 5, the XYZ rule. This is all about things that are in a list. Quick rule, super quick video. You probably already know this one, but we'll get to know the Oxford comma in this particular rule. Rule 6, describers, multiple describers. That's when you have more than one adjective right next to each other. Another very short rule. And finally, rule number 7, it's called interrupters. Like the first rule, this is a group of words that kind of inserts itself into the regular sentence. Usually needs to be set off with commas. So this is also a larger rule, which we need to kind of go in more depth and talk about things like appositive phrases to really get a handle of. So with those 7 rules, that covers most of the things that you will need to know about commas. Sure, there are a few other rules along the way, some of them you already know, but this covers the biggest amount of comma errors that a person can make. So let's jump right on in and watch the first video.